The Petter handicap is the third over the 1,200 metres, and at the top of the book, Dynamic Spirit makes his Hong Kong debut. He has had a trial here back on the May 2022. Has Dynamic Spirit. 5 Elements has placed second up. Valiant Elegance has never carried more than 130 pounds to win. He'll have to change that if he's going to continue on his winning way. Jazz Club raced wide last time. Classic Posh is a 3-time course and distance winner. Solar Wind steps up from the 1,200, and Street Scream will carry 7 pounds extra for his first up win. And we go straight to the speed map, Tom.
And having a look at the speed here from the 1,200 metres, you should see Valiant Elegance go forward to Paul. That's what he likes to do, and that should allow 5 Elements to get the perfect run. Yeah,
he should get a really nice run, and behind Trader's likely to go forward as well. He won't be too far away. Jazz Club was a little bit more handier in a recent 1,000-metre trial, so he should get a nice run as well. And then Dynamic Spirit towards the back. Classic Posh generally goes back as well.
All right, so we know who's going to lead. That is Valiant Elegance, and his best mates aboard. That's Lyle Hewitson.
Lyle, Valiant Elegance is a horse that did a really good job first up, and he'll come back to the race on Wednesday night to Happy Valley.
Yeah, he certainly did. He got a bit of luck and a few favours in the running after being slightly tardy away. But thereafter, like I said, he put all the right moves in place, and he went to go win a good race. So he's obviously just maintained such a high level of form, and it deserved another victory.
Just on him starting a little bit slow, is that characteristic of him at times, or was that just a little bit sort of out of the ordinary that he did start that bit slowly?
At times, it's possible. We've seen it before. You know, in general, I think that's one of the reasons we've got on so well, is that we've managed to get those starts right 9 times out of 10. So. Yeah, I mean, he is capable of stepping away well, and we know that he has a lot of speed too. And yeah, we'll just be hoping to get out the gates well again.
He's got 8 pounds more to carry. Obviously, the handicapper hasn't missed him naturally. I mean, he's done such a great job. I mean, he got down as low as 39 at one stage. So do you feel there might still be that bit more to come, or sort of where is the ceiling with him, do you think?
Look, I mean, like you say, he has been climbing up the ratings quite quickly, and you know, albeit well deserved. I'm sure that he is probably getting to that mark now where things are getting a bit difficult. However, you know, everything he's done the past few wins, he's surprised us, and he just keeps stepping up. So I hope he can do it again for me.
And the extra furlong as well, obviously ticks plenty of boxes. He's got plenty of form, hasn't he, around the course and distance?
He does. I think the 5 furlong at Happy Valley is the ideal trip for him, especially if he gets away really well. However, you know, most of his wins have been over the 1,200, so he can't be too perturbed about that.
And just from like the connections point of view, obviously he's had a little trip up to Chung Fa. I know that probably doesn't affect you greatly, but has Dougie White been pleased with him since he's returned from Chung Fa?
Yes, you know, don't change a winning formula. He always heads back there, and that's where he does most of his preparation. So we've just kept things as they have been, and hopefully he keeps going as he has been.
There he is, Lyle Hewitson. Here's the graphic, Paul, on Valiant Elegance, and there's some serious love between those two when you can see the jockey horse stat.
Yeah, definitely. And look, I thought he had reached his mark about 2 wins ago, but he keeps surprising, doesn't he? And he keeps winning. Look, this is not a strongish field. He's going to get his own way in front as well.
I took a little bit of a set against him last time because I thought he'd found his mark as well, but I'm going to take a set against him this time with 135.
I think it might be this horse, isn't it, Tom? This is 5 Elements. Unbelievable to think he's been in some strong fields in Hong Kong. He just can't quite crack it for a maiden win.
No, and he's had a little issue as well. He had that bleeding attack going back to May, so things haven't been exactly plain sailing for him. He's having his second run here at Happy Valley. There was nothing wrong with his first run. He sort of was just a half stride slow, but had a good run off the pace, and he's drawn ideally here to get all favours and capitalise, Paul.
Yeah, look, I thought he had every chance here, though, to be fair, but he did get the perfect run. And look, it just worries me a little bit about that bleeding record, and also the fact that he's going to come up quite short. But look, he's going to be tough. He'll get the perfect run.
This is a big run by Solar Winds, Paul. That's him in barrier 5. He misses the kick. Classic Posh, who's a 3-time course and distance winner, is drawn next to him. But we'll see from barrier 5, you can see he's about a length slow out of the gates, but makes up plenty.
He does, doesn't he? So he did really caught the eye with this run. This will be his first start under race conditions at Happy Valley. But the horse is going well at the moment, and he's obviously improved.
He has, and look, you can see him getting on heels there as well momentarily and throwing his head up. So a few things went against him, and then he got into the clear here behind Joyful Win. Of course, we've seen the horse in the yellow and the blue, Adios, come out and win coming into this. And look, he finished off really well. His class section 22.59. He has run quicker, so we know Mark has definitely got the ability.
We do, and a Joyful Win is a proven horse around Happy Valley. He was able to take the form to Chartin that day, but that Solar wins. Luke Ferraris, Casper Founds from barrier 2. Street Scream here. Tom, this was a massive performance. He was off the track the entire way and still too good for them.
It was a big performance from him. Second up is the thing that worries me a little about him, though, because he had 4 starts second up, but he's never run top 3, and just wonder if it might have taken a little bit out of him, the way he had to win this race, Paul, but he did it quite easily.
He did do it in the end, didn't he? He went away, barrier number 3, so he should get a nice enough run, but look, I tend to agree, and he's just a 3-time winner from his 29 starts.
And Paul, you've been blowing the trumpet all day about this horse here, Jazz Club.
Yeah, look, I think this horse is improved by Star Spangled Banner, which is sort of the sire at the moment here in Hong Kong. And the horse, look, he's drawn nicely, barrier number 5. I think he'll get a nice enough run, and he should be a decent price as well. This was a nice trial. There's Wellington and Russian Emperor in this trial. I just see there's improvement. He'd taken a year to acclimatise coming from the UK. So I'm going to take a chance with him.
And that was Packing Victory. You're running on down the outside there as well. Of course, he won it the weekend. Tough run for him last time out. He's up 23 pounds.
Selections, please.
Yeah, going to go with him. Make him the each-way player in the meeting. Jazz Club should get a decent each-way price. 5 Elements, obviously the danger. Valiant Elegance does nothing wrong, and we saw Solar wins. 5-2-3-7.
2 on top for me, 5 Elements. Should get every chance with Zach Purton on board from barrier number 1. Solar Winds goes in. Traders certainly improved his last couple, and Valiant Elegance just on a minor line with the big weight. 2, 7, 9 and 3.